Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Chapter 12, Algebraic Factors, Exercise 12b. So first of all, let's discuss what type of questions we are going to have in this exercise. First of all, we have to factorize quadratic expressions. Now, when we say quadratic expression or quadratic trinomial expression, what does it mean? Actually, this is the standard form of a quadratic expression. It means that first of all we will have an x squared term, and then we will have an x term, and then in the end we will have a constant term. For example, as I have written it over here, 2x squared minus 7x plus 3, it has three terms. The first term is the x squared term, and the second one is the x term, and the third one is a constant term. So this is the standard form of a quadratic expression. Remember, we represent the coefficient of x squared, like here the coefficient of x squared is 2. We represent it with the letter A, and the coefficient of x we represent it with the letter B, and the constant number we represent it with the letter C. So remember, we always, first of all, we see the expression that is given in the question. Is it in the standard form? Like, is it written in this form? After that, we will think that how can we factorize it. This is our main goal, that how can we factorize a quadratic expression. So how we are going to factorize it? We are going to factorize it using an AC method. Now, what is an AC method? Actually, we see that what is the number at the place of A. So as you can see here there is no number with x squared. That means it's 1. And what is the number at C, the constant number? It's 8. So what are you going to do? You will multiply this 1 and 8. Now AC, what AC means multiply A with the C. So what we are getting? We are getting positive 8. Clear? Now I have to think about any number, like any numbers whose product is 8 but whose sum is equal to this B. So it means AC means multiply the first coefficient with the last constant number, it's 8. What is B? It's it's 6. So I have to find two numbers such that their sum is 6 and their product is 8. Maybe it seems a little bit confusing right now for you, but it's not difficult. You have to make the factors of 8. What are the factors of 8? Means the numbers that can divide 8. So look at this. 1 can divide 8. 1 times what? 1 times 8 is 8. What other numbers can divide 8? 2 times 4. So look at this. 2 and 4 both can divide 8. It means 2 and 4 are the factors of 8. Now these are the only numbers that can divide 8. Now I have to find a pair whose product is 8 but whose sum is 6. First factor will be x, and in the second factor the first term will be always x, or you can say whatever the variable they have used here. Why? Because look at this, x times x will give me x squared. I have to look for the numbers that can be placed here in the blanks. So here one number is 4 and the other number is 2. When you are done, what can you do? You can check your answer. How can you check your answer? That multiply this x with the x and then multiply x with the 2. What will you get? You will get x squared plus 2x. Now multiply 4 with the x, it will give you positive 4x, and then multiply 4 with this 2, it will give you 8. Now clearly you can see that these two are like terms, they can be added. So x squared plus 6x plus 8. We are getting the same answer, that is the question. Right? So they want me to factorize this. So what is my answer? This is my answer. I have factorized it using the AC method. Clear? It's a very easy method. By the way, the first exercise, it's going to be very easy. Why? Because all the terms in the quadratic expression will be positive. Clear? All the terms will be positive here, so you do not have to think about the signs, right? Okay, let me explain you with the help of another example. For example, here I have to factorize this one. They said factorize x squared plus 9x plus 20. So for sure the first term of the factors is going to be x, because x times x is x squared, right? Now I have to think that what are the other numbers here in the factors. So I will put the plus sign here. Why I'm going to put the plus sign? Because all the terms in the expression are positive, so that's why my factors are going to have all positive signs. Clear? Okay, now as you can see here, I have made already the list of the factors. And which number is, what is the pair of the factors that I need? It's 5 and 4. By the way, when I explained you in the class, I did like this. So it's 20. So 1 times 20 is 20, 2 times 10 is 20, 4 times 5 is 20. I mean, I didn't start with the greater number, I started with the smaller number. So it doesn't make any difference, right? Now look at this. Because here I have positive 20, positive says like you have to add the factors. So 1 plus 20 is 21, 2 plus 10 is 12, 4 plus 5 is 9. Now clearly this is the pair that I need. Why? Because its product is 4 5s are 20 and its sum is 9. Okay, now which numbers I have to bring over here? 4 and 5. Clear? And one more thing, keep it in your mind that this middle sign, because in the next exercises you are going to have different signs over here, this middle sign we always have to put it with the bigger number. Remember it. So 5 for sure it's going to get positive sign. What about the 4? Because we have all positive signs here, so this one will be positive like this one. Clear? Okay, let's solve some questions from the exercise now. Here we have the first question. Now see what is the value. This is A. This one is A. This one is B. And this one is C. So first of all we have to get how much is AC. AC means when you multiply A with the C, what do you get? So we are getting positive 5. Now, how can we make the factors of positive 5? 1 times 5 is 5. There is no other number that can divide 5. If I add 1 and 5, it is giving me 6. So, it means if you add them, it is giving you 6. If you multiply, you are getting it positive 5. Now, how will you write the factors? It's very simple. X, positive 5. Try to write the bigger number first and then write x plus 1. Clear? Okay, here now let's solve question number 7. Now what is the number here? It's 1. So this one is A, this one is B, and this one is C. So I have to multiply A with the C. It's positive 12. Remember, we always have to put the sign over here because in the next exercises maybe the sign will be negative. When this one will become negative, I will tell you what does it mean. So right now it's positive. That means you have to add your factors. Like to get this B, you have to add the factors. Clear? Now let's make the factors. 1 times 12 is 12. 2 times what is 12? 2 times 6 is 12. What else? 3 times 4 is 12. Now check by adding them that which pair do we need. So if I add this one, it is giving me 13. If I add this one, these two members of the factors, it is giving me 8. And this one, when I add them, I'm getting 7. I need B. So B is how much? It's 8. So this pair is giving me 8 and 12 both. Right? So this is the pair that I need. Now how I will write the answer? It's so easy. You will write X and then you will put the plus sign. Better write the first term, the bigger term. I mean the bigger number here, the bigger factor here first of all, and then write X plus 2. But let's say if a student writes like this, X plus 2 into X plus 6, it's not wrong. It's also correct. Because let's say if you have 4 times 7 or 7 times 4, both will give you the same answer, 28. So if you switch the places of the factors, it doesn't matter, it's correct in both cases, right? Okay, let me explain you one more question and then I want you to solve the next one on your own. Okay, now what is the coefficient of x squared here? It's 1, right? So multiply 1 with the 40. It will be positive 40. Now make the factors for 40. You have to make the list. You know, I prefer to do it. Look at this. The first factor is 1 times 40, right? This is the pair of factors. Now get the sum right now, because you know, then you do not have to continue the whole list. Okay, now 2 times 10, 2 times 20 is 40, and if you add them, it is giving you 22. Do you think we have to still continue like keep on making the list until you reach the last pair of factors? No need, because I got, look at this, this is the pair. If I multiply it, I'm getting 40, and if I add it, I'm getting 22. So no need to continue making the factors, right? So it means how I will write my answer. I will say x plus, better write the bigger number first, it's 20, and then write the smaller number, that is 2. So this is the answer. And by the way, please remember, in the quizzes or in the exams, by multiplying these two factors, you can check your answer. Okay, now better pause the video here and solve question number 18 on your own. So here is the answer for this question number 18. It will be x plus 3 and x plus 6 and x plus 3. These are the two factors, right? And clearly you can see here from the explanation, like 3 times 6, its product was 18 and its sum was 9. So that's why this is the pair that we need. Okay, now better pause the video here and solve this question on your own, and then play the video to check your answer. So here is the answer for this question number 20. That's all for this video for this topic. Hope you understand it.